To meet a surging demand with a record number of Americans out of work, thousands of people are lining up outside distribution centers all across this country just to feed their families.
We don't have anything. We're living off just donations and going to like churches and stuff.
At food banks across the nation, long lines are painting a picture of the economic hardship caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Historic levels of unemployment mean an increase in demand for food.
Feeding America, the nation's largest network of food banks, reported a 98% increase in demand.
More families are struggling to afford basic necessities.
From California to Miami to the heartland of Nebraska.
It's not unusual for twice as many people to come through the line than what we were able to provide food.
Red Day is a day where Keller Williams as a whole throughout the country is able to, take the day off and really focus on the local communities and help out those that may be in need.
Red Day is where we get to go out and give back to the communities that we work in. Real estate's obviously done at the local level, and so this is our chance to give back to the communities that we serve.
What Red Day stands for is renew, energize, and donate. And we decided to work with the Foodbank for the Heartland and collect food for those in need.
The food bank in the last 8 weeks, the programming has changed quite a bit. Starting in March, we kind of varied that program and worked with all the school systems and made sure that there was food in all locations, that kids could still get the meals that they receive for breakfast and lunch that they normally purchase or they normally received at school.
School is closing. That's costing a lot of families 2 meals a day per child. So that's upwards. That's 10 meals a week that the schools are not able to provide. And so that's something that we're trying to do here, is to supplement that school breakfast and lunch meals as best we can, but also trying to get stuff to the entire family to get food as well. I think this is something that it really doesn't know any boundaries as far as food insecurity goes. A lot of time, if you're out of a job, there's so many families that are living paycheck to paycheck, and if it's a 2-income household, even if one person is laid off or furloughed, they're having to make choices on where are they going to get food, but also how are they going to go get it? Is it safe to go out and get it?
Right now, we are in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, and it is impacting all of us. But for our food insecure neighbors, this is a very scary time. Schools are closed, a lot of hardworking employees are out of work, and many people are wondering, where am I going to get my next meal from? And we're seeing folks who are needing the food bank services for the very first time. We're seeing our food donations have decreased by about 50%, while the need is higher than ever. So it's a really critical time right now for Foodbank for the Heartland and the families that we serve.
I just want to say thank you to everyone at Keller Williams Greater Omaha. This food drive and this virtual food drive comes at a really important time for us. Everything that's donated today will get delivered to clients in western Iowa and Nebraska. We serve 93 counties, so I just want you to know how important this is and how much we appreciate it.
On behalf of Foodbank for the Heartland, I'd like to thank the associates of Keller Williams Greater Omaha for your incredible support. Thank you so much for all of the non-perishable food items that you're donating. Please know that it is making a huge difference for our neighbors in need during this unprecedented time. And we are so grateful for your support. Thank you.